Lithuania is one of the most sought-after destinations. It all comes down to their transparent and relatively fast procedures. Let's figure out how it works and what the pros and cons are, which will be explained by our lawyers who have many years of experience in the field of obtaining cryptocurrency operating licenses. So, what characteristics does a Lithuanian VASP license have, and what business opportunities does it provide? The cryptocurrency sector in Lithuania is regulated by the law on the prevention of money laundering and terrorist financing, as well as by the rules established by the Bank of Lithuania. Lithuania, by the way, was one of the first EU countries to detail the rules for virtual asset service providers. So there are two main types of permits. The first is a cryptocurrency exchange license, which is required if you want to exchange crypto for fiat money and vice versa, or if you want to exchange one cryptocurrency for another. The next type of license is a license for crypto wallets, or in other words, custodians. It allows you to store, manage, and protect your clients' private keys. Companies often apply for both licenses at once. The main regulatory bodies are the Bank of Lithuania and the Financial Crime Investigation Service. The advantages of obtaining a license in Lithuania. So first is the efficiency and predictability of timelines. One of the key advantages is the speed of processing. The law establishes a maximum document review period of 3 months from the moment they are fully submitted. In reality, considering the preparatory stage, the entire process takes from 3 to 6 months, which is often faster than in other European Union countries. Second, clarity and structure of requirements. The regulator provides comprehensive and publicly available information about the necessary conditions. This ensures a high degree of predictability at all stages of the procedure. Third, access to the European market, or so-called passporting. A Lithuanian license, similar to a Czech one, provides the opportunity to conduct business in other states of the European Economic Area through notification-based registration. Fourth, constructive dialogue with the supervisory authority. The Bank of Lithuania is known for its progressive and open approach to innovative financial and cryptographic companies. Effective communication channels with the regulator have been established. Fifth, integration into the European payment infrastructure. Having a Lithuanian license significantly simplifies connection to SEPA payment systems, which is critically important for successful business operations. The sixth advantage that our lawyers have highlighted is the developed professional environment. In Lithuania, there is a significant number of local specialists, lawyers, consultants, and IT companies that possess expertise specifically in the field of crypto asset licensing. Let us highlight the following disadvantages, as well as the difficulties that arise in this process. Significant requirements for initial capital, the necessity of depositing 125,000 euros, which must be blocked in the company's account. This is a significant financial barrier. In contrast to this, in the Czech Republic, for example, the formal minimum capital can be symbolic. Mandatory physical presence. It requires having a rented office in Lithuania and a member of management who is a resident of the European Union. This entails additional operational expenses. The third criterion is high standards for the AML specialist. The qualifications, experience, and reputation of the employee responsible for AML compliance must meet very strict criteria. Finding a suitable candidate can be difficult. Next, strict IT security requirements. It is necessary to develop and submit documentation on cybersecurity and operational risk management that meets the high standards of the financial sector. Extensive reporting after obtaining the license. Once operations begin, the regulator requires the submission of detailed reports. The burden of regulatory compliance becomes quite significant. The next disadvantage is increased attention from the regulator due to competition. Due to the growing popularity of the jurisdiction, the supervisory authority has become more selective in assessing the quality of applications and business models, thereby seeking to minimize potential reputational risks for the country. Below, we provide a step-by-step guide to obtaining a VASP license in Lithuania. So the licensing procedure for virtual asset service providers in Lithuania is highly formalized and is considered one of the most predictable in the European Union. The first stage is the preparatory one. It lasts approximately 2 weeks, creation of a legal entity. It is necessary to register a limited liability company. An important requirement is having a share capital of at least 125,000 euros, which differs significantly from the requirements in the Czech Republic. This capital must be fully paid up before submitting the license application. Securing office space. It is required to have an officially registered legal address, that is, a physical office within the territory of Lithuania. Building the team. The management team of the company, for example, the position of director must include at least one citizen of Lithuania or another European Union country. It is also necessary to appoint a specialist in anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing, a so-called AML officer, who must also be a resident of the European Union. The competence of these individuals will be subject to verification. Development of the necessary documentation. This stage is crucial. It is required to prepare the following documents: a detailed business plan, internal rules for anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing. This is a fundamental document, policies for operational risk management and information security assurance, description of the company's organizational structure. The next stage is the document submission and review stage. It takes approximately 3 to 4 months. The application process involves preparing a package of documents, which is submitted to the Bank of Lithuania and the Financial Crime Investigation Service. The volume of documentation is significant, and its preparation requires maximum precision. Verification of applicants, the so-called due diligence. Regulatory authorities conduct a comprehensive check of the ultimate beneficial owners, that is, persons who own more than a 25% stake in the company, as well as the executives and the AML officer. Their reputation, professional qualifications, and experience are evaluated. Assessment of the business model and risks. The regulator analyzes the compliance of the company's internal procedures with the declared business risks. The next stage is the decision-making and commencement of operation stage. Issuance of the license. In the event of a positive decision, the Bank of Lithuania issues the relevant license or licenses. Entry into the register. The company will be included in the official VASP register of Lithuania. Regular reporting. After commencing operational activities, the company is required to regularly submit reports to the Bank of Lithuania and the Financial Crime Investigation Service. In conclusion, we note that Lithuania is an attractive jurisdiction for obtaining a VASP license. If your business is focused on legal and long-term operations within the European Union, you are prepared to invest significant financial and time resources into preparing high-quality documentation and attracting highly qualified specialists with an impeccable reputation. The company's owners and management possess a crystal-clear reputation and can verify the origin of their funds. West Union Group has a team of highly qualified lawyers with deep expertise in obtaining cryptocurrency licenses within the European Union, including in Lithuania. We are ready to provide comprehensive consultations on issues regarding the licensing of cryptocurrency activities in Lithuania. If you found the information provided useful, we would appreciate your rating. For more information and to discuss your questions, please use the contact details provided in the description or leave a comment under this video.